Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video we are counting down top 10 films based on true stories from recent years. Those who enjoy films based on true stories must give it a try and leave a comment below how many films you have already seen from this list or intend to see. Now let's get started. 10. Tucker, The Man and His Dream, 1988, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Obsessed with cars since childhood, inventor Preston Tucker, Jeff Bridges, has his first successful auto design partnership in the 1930s and designs a successful gun turret for World War II use. With those achievements under his belt, Tucker is determined to create a futuristic car for the masses, the Tucker Torpedo. However, his dreams are challenged by Detroit's auto manufacturers, production problems, and accusations of stock fraud, and he is forced to defend his dream and honesty in court. 9. Flash of Genius, 2008, directed by Mark Abraham. When college professor and part-time inventor Robert Kearns, Greg Kinnear, develops an intermittent windshield wiper, he believes he, his wife, Lauren Graham, and their children will be set for life. Though the invention is a big hit with automakers in 1960s Detroit, Kearns finds himself forced out of the picture. Determined to collect the recognition and financial reward due him, he wages an arduous legal battle with the auto industry. 8. The Founder, 2016, directed by John Lee Hancock. The true story of how Ray Kroc, Michael Keaton, a struggling salesman from Illinois, met Mac, John Carroll Lynch, and Dick McDonald, Nick Offerman, who were running a burger operation in 1950s Southern California. Kroc was impressed by the brothers' speedy system of making the food and saw franchise potential. Kroc soon maneuvers himself into a position to be able to pull the company from the brothers and create a multi-billion-dollar empire. 7. Everest, 2015, available on Netflix. Directed by Baltasar Kormaker. On the morning of May 10, 1996, climbers, Jason Clarke, Josh Brolin, from two expeditions start their final ascent toward the summit of Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth. With little warning, a violent storm strikes the mountain, engulfing the adventurers in one of the fiercest blizzards ever encountered by man. Challenged by the harshest conditions imaginable, the teams must endure blistering winds and freezing temperatures in an epic battle to survive against nearly impossible odds. 6. Einstein and Eddington, 2008, available on BBC. Directed by Philip Martin. Brilliant physicist Albert Einstein and English scientist Arthur Eddington form an unlikely friendship during World War I, when Albert Einstein puts forward a controversial new theory that challenges Newton's approved findings. He finds an unexpected ally in physicist Arthur Eddington, who sets up a number of experiments to test the validity of Einstein's theory, which leads to the creation of the relativity theory. 5. The Man Who Knew Infinity, 2015, directed by Matthew Brown. In 1913, a young unschooled Indian clerk wrote a letter to G. H. Hardy, begging the preeminent English mathematician's opinion on several ideas he had about numbers. Realizing the letter was the work of a genius, Hardy arranged for Srinivasa Ramanujan to come to England. Thus began one of the most improbable and productive collaborations ever chronicled. 4. The Walk, 2015, directed by Robert Zemeckis. As a boy, Philippe Petit dreams of performing daring feats for dazzled crowds. As an adult, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, his life's ambition comes true when he becomes a high-wire artist who stares death in the face with every step. Under the guidance of mentor Papa Rudy, the French daredevil devises a plan to walk on a tightrope attached to the north and south towers of the World Trade Center. 3. Hawking, 2004, available on BBC. Directed by Philip Martin. Depicting both his achievements in physics and his determination to overcome his condition, the moving story acquaints us with the man behind the science. Therein lies an emotional exploration of an enduring romance, in the form of his loving relationship with his first wife Jane Hawking. 2. The World's Fastest Indian, 2005, directed by Roger Donaldson. New Zealander Burt Munro, Anthony Hopkins, spent years perfecting his classic Indian motorcycle. The year is 1967, and Burt takes his machine to Utah's Salt Flats, where he attempts the impossible, using his dream bike to set a new world's record for speed. Based on a true story, the record Monroe set more than 3 decades ago still has not been broken to this day. 1. Ford vs. Ferrari, 2019, directed by James Mangold. American automotive designer Carroll Shelby and fearless British race car driver Ken Miles battle corporate interference, the laws of physics and their own personal demons to build a revolutionary vehicle for the Ford Motor Company. Together, they plan to compete against the race cars of Enzo Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in France in 1966. So that was the list, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching our 10 films based on true stories. For more updates, make sure you subscribe to our channel. The handle is right in front of you.